Help is here for North Carolina and the folks there. Hurricane Helene hit in September, and we saw what it did to communities like Asheville. Tens of thousands of homes in the western part of the state were damaged. Many were destroyed. Last month, President Trump signed an executive order to speed up the recovery there, rebuild roads, clear the debris. Some call it the Trump effect, and they're hopeful, they'll finally start to see some of these changes take root. NewsNation's Brian Enton is in North Carolina and has the very latest. Brian, I think about the first few days and weeks after the storm hit and we saw all the flooding and how much devastation there was. And as I look behind you, it still looks that bad.
There's still a lot of devastation, but what's remarkable is the cleanup has really ramped up in the last 11 or 12 days since President Trump was here. I just want to show you, we're out here in Swannanoa, and we never saw anything like this. I mean, there's these crews out here now that have begun cleaning the rivers and streams, and you talk to locals and they say all of this just started for the first time in the last couple of days. And if we spin around, I want to show you, they actually get right down into the riverbeds, and they go through and they get all of the debris, and there's still so much debris here. It was 11 days ago, Marni, that President Trump came here, signed the executive order. I was out with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers all day yesterday. They're the ones in charge of this debris removal cleanup, and they say they are surging resources because of that executive order, that it's not a coincidence that suddenly all of these machines are out and about in these hard-hit areas in western North Carolina. Listen to what I was told yesterday. After President Trump came, the executive order got signed, did you start bringing more resources in right away?
Pretty much, yeah. It can't be instantaneous, but we surged our own assets and resources in here in terms of Corps of Engineers personnel. First, they help us figure out, okay, what can we do? What's in the realm of possible? Coordinated with the state and FEMA to make sure that what President Trump was tasking us to do could be done. And that's really what we're doing now. We're moving out on that executive order.
And you can see live the work happening out here in Swannanoa. There was similar work happening yesterday in Asheville. These crews are coming from all over the country, including Wisconsin. I want to bring in Mike. This is your land. Yes. You own this land. Just politics aside, what have you noticed in the last week? Has there been a big change?
Yeah, there's been a huge surge. Things sat pretty inactive for probably 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. We didn't see any Army and Corps of Engineers, no really work. And then yesterday I get a phone call, hey, we're out here, we're going to clean up the river. Can we use your property to access the river? And I said, absolutely. Had no idea what I was going to see when I showed up today. There's millions of dollars worth of equipment in the river, cleaning up. Talked to the guy who heads the company, and he said once that executive order was signed, they were put on the go to get going as fast as they could. So what's happening would have taken me years and years and years and millions of dollars. So to me, it's just a fantastic gift.
Yeah, it is amazing to see, Marni. I just want to show you again. I mean, the way these machines get down into the water, this is something that the locals haven't seen before. They were so concerned about the rivers and creeks out here just because they've been such a mess. You know, you got homes. I mean, there's still this look at the truck that's still out here right in the waterway. So all of this is now going to come out as the cleanup effort really, really ramps up here in western North Carolina. Marni?
What an incredibly welcome sight. Okay, Brian, thank you for the update. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.